Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some Azir Mid into a Zed. Thought maybe it would be Lissandra, but I've not done an Azir video in a while. Azir is a champion that is not that easy to play. He's an auto attacker. He requires good positioning, but he also is probably more of a competitive pick or like extremely high elo pick more than a solo queue because it can be sometimes kind of challenging to carry on him, but a lot of times there's almost always some Azir one-trick challenger players just because, I mean, if you are really, really good at him, you can kind of dominate. You play all around these soldiers. These soldiers, they auto-attack. There is a set distance before you can auto-attack. You can't be super far away. You get 2 charges of it. Whenever you auto-attack with them, they'll just deal some magic damage. The AP ratio is going to be 60% later on. The early game is not really that good. Wow, I didn't get my Q off. That's, my auto attack off. Azir is mostly auto attack damage. In the past, he was mostly Q damage, but now he takes a while to really turn online. So, I missed my Q again. That's okay, though. We got some nice auto attacks onto him regardless. We didn't really take too much damage from him either. So yeah, the trading pattern is literally W auto attack, and if you can Q, you only Q to try to get another auto attack off. And even then, I would try to like hold back from using Q and almost only use W, because otherwise you'll run out of mana. Because your early mana pool is kind of not good. And you're gonna feel much stronger playing Azir when you finish. One item is 1 spike, because that will be around level 9, so finally you can like lane and harass people a lot easier. And then the other spikes are just like 2 to 3 items, of course, and that's when you'll have a lot more survivability inside of team fights. I would say like Azir is mostly a team fighter than anything else. You can side lane okay though, because you have a passive that spawns turrets. So I just auto-attacked him one time there. We'll just do it again. Get some free hits onto him. I still have my ward. I should probably put it over here just to get vision of that side. This guy has TP and not Ignite. I'm going to pop 1 potion here. Not going to pop 2. We're CSing a little bit better than him. Not that it matters too much, because I feel like I'm supposed to be out CSing him, considering what I am, which is just a ranged character versus a melee. Sometimes when you use your Q, if it's 2 soldiers, when you press it, it won't hit the target because they like try to spread out evenly, which creates problems. So yeah, they just missed. If I didn't have another soldier out, I probably could have gotten him there. I probably should not even try to like be hitting this guy really, but I am occasionally, just I guess for presence of mind and stuff. When you have 2 soldiers down, they do bonus damage if they hit the same target. It's only 25%. I just decided to E onto him and get a shield. What your E does is that you will go forward towards your soldier. You can use your Q mid-E and effectively like close the gap further. You will also... Oh, this is fine probably, right? Barely. We'll just get his flash. My next auto attack wouldn't kill him, so I might as well do it. I don't think I could have escaped. I felt really out of place. I had 85 mana, and my W plus E is 90, so I couldn't just immediately go over the wall. And then as soon as I had enough mana, I saw that Zed was just a tad bit closer to me, so I tried to go for a kill. But the good news is that you're an Azir. Azir isn't really one of those characters where you're probably going to have a pretty KDA in most of your games. I kind of think that he dies frequently, but it's for the greater good, and eventually you just get to the point where you're just going to win regardless, and your KDA doesn't matter at all. He is... You don't want to die ever, and of course it's good if you can keep a good KDA if you're, like, not inting and stuff, but you don't, need to really worry about falling behind. Like, if I was to play Zoe, and I died 2 times early on, and I got no kills, the game would probably just be over. But it's not over for Azir, because we're just that type of character. So, yeah. At least I have bone plating for that trade. I'm just trying to get the minions in. He gets all those minions there. I could try to put a ward down if you guys want on that side. I'm still just slightly up farm. I'm just going to auto-attack him once. I'm going to try to bait out his W here by stepping up and letting him hit me. Like this. And now he's going to come back in on me, right? No, he doesn't. He just ran. He'll probably die here. I don't think that I need to assist, so I'll just leave. Evelyn got a really good flank play. That was very similar to how I died, honestly. I just got into a position where I didn't feel like there was any escape based off of the path that I took to try to run away, and then I just died because of it. Very nice. We're getting closer to the spike point that I really needed to get to make myself stronger. The game is super even so far. It's not really a crazy game. I'm just going to buy more AP for now. Azir isn't that bad with recurve bow, though. You can totally go recurve if you really want. I probably can't do anything to go down there to assist those guys. Nice. Aww. I was gonna shuffle towards him and try to ulti him backwards, but he already had his shadow out, sadly, so I wasted it. I'm more upset about wasting the mana because my mana pool is still kind of tiny. You don't really go Lost Chapter items or anything on Azir. You kind of just rely on getting levels, because levels give you base stats. You'll get more mana, and then we have Presence of Mind, too. See, like, I just auto-attacked that guy, like, 5 times, and each one, or maybe 4, each one's about 100 damage, so I did 400 damage with only soldiers, didn't even press Q. If he wasn't so close in his turret, then my W auto-attack, or Q auto-attack could have been one more for, like, 500 damage. And that's where the Azir damage comes from. Because eventually, these soldiers start hitting really damn hard. It doesn't feel like they hit hard, because 100 damage, and then, like, later on, it's, like, 600. But Caitlyn hits you for, like, 2,000 in a single hit, right? What's strange about it is inside of teamfights, when you start auto-attacking people, it kind of feels like your DPS, when you have, like, 3 soldiers out, and then you auto-attack an 80 carry twice, they just die instantly. Even though the damage numbers don't feel like they should be that insane. It's just that, if you can do 3 auto-attacks, like, boom, 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 and each one did 700... that's 2,000 damage within, like, less than 2 seconds. And that's, really ridiculous. A lot of champions have to full combo to get that type of damage. Not just through autos. Another thing that, is underrated about Azir probably is, your soldiers have an AoE on it, and, the AoE scales to 100%. Eventually, when I auto-attack, if any other person is within the line, it will literally kill every single... or not kill, but it will, like, deal damage to every single person in the line. It's very convenient. Huh. I rotated all the way bot with my crappy boots and got nothing for it. That's okay, though, because I wasn't 100% confident that... it was going to go very well. My Evelyn is quite fed. I'm still just doing my thing mid lane. This guy does have a fully completed item. It's a pretty scary one, too. I'm still a pretty squishy champion. It's not too easy for me to go against champions like Zed, in my opinion. Auto attack one time. Dude, this fight seems not it. Never mind, it might be it. No, I got no assist? Dude, I'm triggered that we are not getting anything for these fights, but oh well. I was terrified that Zed was just going to kill me straight up. I'm a bit surprised that he didn't all-in me earlier, because I think that I should have died there, personally. But maybe he just thought that I was going to, like, ult team away and then there's no way to get me or something. I'm going to burn my TP and just come back. I want to go get my Nashor's Tooth. I don't like how low I am. Zed is a character that benefits from people getting low. He's, like, an assassin and stuff, so... I base. I will just use my TP immediately. It's at that point in the game where TP doesn't take very long. I can get back super quickly. Nashor's Tooth is finally finished. Even though it's not the biggest spike, it's still a really good one for if we get into skirmishes now. I deal good damage if I'm left ignored. Or if I ever see a good angle. Guy has Ionian boots. Just poking. He poked me back kind of hard. I did have bone plating though. I was able to hit him quite a few times there because I started off with W instead of Q, so I could use Q afterwards for a pretty big chunk. And I was able to hit him a ton there again. He is starting to get a little bit chunked. Aw, dang, I would miss that. That's embarrassing. But in the end, that's all I could really do. If I didn't miss that Q there, it probably could have been huge, but... he'll probably go back in and try to kill me, right? Oh, no. I thought he was gonna ulti, huh? He just didn't. Interesting. I want the plate for myself. There's people around mid lane, but I should be... Okay, I just walk away. I will shuffle very far... Oh, never mind. I will not shuffle any distance, and we will just sit here and wait and be chill. Alright. Let me just continue going. They don't have that much CC this game, so I'm not going Merc Treads. Merc Treads is not bad for my champion, though. I dodged all of his Qs. That's kind of a big deal. Decent damage. What's going on is that my Evelyn is stuck in that pit, but... Dang, if I got to the freaking lantern, it could have been so good. But in the end, really good fight. I got big damage off. I was able to still go in to try to kill another person. Doesn't matter if Senna kills me as well. I think that's good for us. The Zed hasn't really pressured either very hard. The set is apparently beating top lane pretty hard. That guy might be an issue later on, but my Evelyn is really the only person that's extremely fed. I would say that this game, even though it looks like it's kind of just one, could change very quickly from a single death from Eve because she's worth so much. So despite the game being this way, I'm not going to say that it's just going to be free. The next item is going to be Rylai's, because Rylai's allowed us to kind of kite melee characters somewhat okay if they don't have dash. Also, it gives you some survivability, and it's super inexpensive. It makes your soldiers slow. It's also just the most built item for Azir, and I'm just kind of copying what other people go. And the win rate on it is very, very good. Because I looked up other items, because honestly, I've never really been a Rylai's Azir player in my life, and... Well, like, okay, not recently. So when I saw it, I was like, what the heck? Do people really go Rylai's on this champion? How does that even good? And then, it is the most built second item and also the highest win rate, so I'm like, holy crap, what the heck? Walking away from my soldiers because when you have soldiers out, no matter how far away you are from them, the enemy can see you, your champion. And then my ultimate is a little scoop. I scoop behind me forward like a wall, and then you can like push people either wherever you want, really. If you're on top of them. You can see that the AoE damage is kind of starting to go through where I can like almost kill minions from just like a single hit. But a little bit of poke damage onto the guy. Evelyn's going bot side. Oh. Okay. Huh. I don't know why Zed decided to do that. Oh my goodness. Me tossing them into Evelyn, I didn't know if really she would do good with it, but I saw an angle, so I decided, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna throw them in. If we can scoop them in, the damage is, the base damage on Azir ultimate is kind of high. It's 200, 400, 600. So right now it's does about 500 damage. The AP ratio is 75%, which isn't crazy. But it's a really strong move because a lot of times you can auto attack while they're midair, while they're mid-flight. It's quite convenient. And I guess somehow me throwing the enemy team into the Evelyn and then just helping her didn't get her killed, because I almost made her probably lose 1k. Or not lose 1k, but give 1k. Azir passive is that you can just make turrets. You can make one, and then the turret will slowly decay. You get the gold that it CS's. Look how much damage that did, even from a short trade. Also, if you're ever in a position like this, you can like just pop it, and now, if the enemy team collapses on me to kill me, I'll just go to my turret and keep myself safe underneath it, and try to outplay. Because you just use your ultimate and push them into the turret while they try to kill you if you're outnumbered, and the turret damage is quite similar to regular turret damage. It does magic damage too. But yeah, I might be able to get like a couple minions maybe. As you can see, I get the money for it. It's nice. You can use it for staying safe while split pushing. You can use it to get a free reset off. This is just Evelyn v9. I mean, Evelyn is a pretty crazy champion for carrying. She's kind of good. Damn, poor Lissandra is just gonna die underneath the turret. Oh? Never mind. She is definitely not gonna die underneath turret because there was a really strong set right behind me and he almost killed me. I didn't die, I still got an assist. I was able to shuffle away a little bit, and this would probably be the moment where the game could be thrown if Set somehow does like a ridiculous outplay where he just kills Evelyn, but he didn't. He only killed Ashe, so it doesn't really matter that much, I think. We will take it. I could probably go side lane now rather than mid lane. 0-4 Evelyn, I mean Fiora versus 0-4 Zed. Who wins? It looks like Fiora by far. The Zed, I guess, just doesn't deal damage. This guy is a Zed one trick. I've faced him a few times. I don't know. His KDA looks so bad, but has he really made that many mistakes? My teammate wants to do it. I'm just gonna pop this. Shuffle on over so I get there a little bit faster. Pop down my soldier. We'll just get all 3 of them on it so it does more damage. Let's help her take it. And somebody just took blue buff. I have no idea why. I just saw that. Like, Thresh took it. Why did he take blue? Why did he take blue? Bro. Oh, nice. Wow, we actually killed him with just one single Thresh combo? That's kind of crazy. As you can see, the Rylai's kind of keeps them in place since the slow is a decent amount, and then you get to auto-attack a few more times, and being able to do that sometimes allows you to get kills like that. Is the enemy team even, like, wanting to play this out? See how I can hit him from so far away? I know it has to be pretty annoying. I can't go forward. I don't have another ability. Wait, Ash! But yeah, Rylai's is so good versus true melee characters that don't have the dashes, since they just can't even step up whatsoever. We will just leave for now. I don't really want to help with this dragon. If Evelyn wants to go do it, you should just do it. I don't want to be here. I don't like how much mana I have. I know that I think that I could, but I'd rather do it and then stay on the map afterwards than reset, I guess. The enemy team is grouped. I do have a Zanya's, which allows me to scoop and not just instantly die. Am I not just, like, kind of okay here? I got scared that Lysandra was gonna flash on me for some reason. But yeah, see, when they initiate on you, if you just ulti them away and just start auto-attacking with a bunch of soldiers, your damage output is just so ridiculous. Too bad I can't show, like, the extreme late game Azir, because this game just seems to be a bit too stompy, but, you know, well, I guess. Damn. My damage is kind of ridiculous. If you look at the amount of items that Rengar has compared to me, he's kind of similar. He's not really that strong. I mean, sorry, I'm not really, like, that strong item-wise, but I am over-leveled, though, I will say, of course. Because he's only level 12 and I'm 15, so... I really don't want to be the one getting initiated on, if that's possible. This is a classic case of getting stuck in an area that is very good for us with Azir, because once they start getting DPS, I just can have a bunch of soldiers down at the same time for, like, crazy damage output. Nice, and that person dies immediately, GG's. He might try to go in. I'll just save my ultimate, though. Because I can just knock him away here, and... Oh, I feel like I had to flash because I thought he was going to Q me, and that is Azir. Let's see how much damage we did. Sometimes you're going to win games that don't feel very flashy. The flashiness normally comes from going in during the super late game and getting, like, a crazy AoE ultimate off. I guess kind of like how I did in the Rivers, however that was more mid-game. I wasn't really paying attention to chat, so I don't know if somebody maybe didn't deserve an honor there. It's fine, though. Yeah. Just a little bit less than Evelynn, and that's how you play Azir. It's not the most fun champion to probably watch during laning phase, because I do think he is not easy to pop off on, but you don't need to. If you're even with everybody else, like at 30 minutes, now you're just better than them, because your champion kit's just better. So yeah, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for Arena. See you guys later. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the next commentary of the Arena with Azir. We are starting off with gold augments. Honestly, not really too many of them that I would like. I don't really like any of these. This sucks. I got Doomsayer from a random prismatic. I got something that is a curse. Wait, what? What did you get? Banner of Command. Oh my god. Curses in this game mode are like infinite stacking. Oh, not infinite stacking, but they can stack really high and they last between rounds. So it feels very nice to get them on champions like Azir, because my champion kind of is really good at that type of a thing, where getting to like really high numbers are probably better. I looked up like Azir's win rate in Arena, and it's kind of bad. I don't think that I can defend my teammate here, sadly. Azir's early game is so bad with auto attack speed. Like, look at my auto attack speed right now. Isn't it crazy how terrible it is? Aw, dang, I didn't hit it. That's okay, though. I could probably still get it. The most important thing is getting this one, because I just need to last a little bit longer. I just want to get as much ability haste, I mean not ability haste, curse power as possible. So what this does is that, depending on my curse power, I get adaptive force. Adaptive force is 80 or AP. In our case, of course, we're going to want the AP. And we can only have a maximum of 50 around. So I don't mind losing. I don't think it's really that easy to win, honestly. Because I've played some Azir Arena recently for this video, and boy, his early game is like one of the worst Arena early games I've played so far. It just feels so miserable, because not having runes means you can't even get your like soldiers to attack very quickly, because runes are augments. So my auto attack speed feels worse than like even like Blitzcrank. But I'm sure that we scale, as long as and if we can win some early game rounds, that'd be pretty substantial as well. Okay, so Cassia means that everybody just doesn't have boots anymore, and I can just buy one singular item. I guess I could just go for Nashly's Tooth immediately, just to get as much attack speed as possible, so I start dealing not only more damage, but I can start applying my item more frequently, or my augment, I mean. Because I have to hit an enemy champion with an ability. Hitting an enemy champion with ability, I didn't realize how it's worded. That means my W auto attack is an ability. Magic Missile is crazy on Azir. I did not know that. Magic Missile applies true damage every single ability press, and Azir does it every auto. So it's kind of bonkers. So far, so good. But we are winning kind of fast, which is a problem. So I don't really want to kill her too quickly here if possible. I'm kind of down for her to res her ally, kind of. Because I just want to have the most amount of stacks per round. And that was okay. We got 44 stacks that round, so almost up to the max. And already we have 105 adaptive force. Which is giving a pretty tremendous amount of AP already. The way to get curse power to become even stronger is there's when you or your ally have other curse, then it increases even further. Is this good? Based off of what I'm looking at online, it is not, in fact, that good. Darn, dude, all these suck. Right? Yeah, all these suck. The only one is probably Diamond Tip Spear. I feel like that's like the best one. Otherwise, I could go for this if I wanted to just be like tankier. Increased auto attack range does increase the range you can auto attack from your soldiers, but your soldier range where you can place them doesn't go up, so it's not really that busted. So yeah. Oh, do I get one tap here? No, we don't. Not even close, actually. In fact, it's probably best that I got hit. Oh, hey. My teammate immediately died. I'm probably just dead because I cannot survive that. Did I get enough stacks? Yeah, it seems like we got the maximum amount, and I'm okay with, like, losing early game rounds still. So it's okay. I'm okay with this. It's not that bad yet. Let me type to this teammate of mine. I think that she should probably go... Where is it? You should go wordless prob. Right? That could be good. Wordless is the ring that gives her AP based off of my AP, because my AP is going to continue going up for the entire game. Which means that she will be able to do quite a bit with it. This guy is kind of like big damage Blitzcrank. I guess I'll buy a decap, even though I feel like it's a little bit risky to do, since I don't know if it's the best way to win right now, but I imagine later on it's gonna go crazy. She, like, look how much AP she has now, right? 120. That's crazy. No, my teammate's gonna die immediately. Oh no, he didn't actually. Alright, cool. I can kind of brute force if they use a bunch of CDs on my teammate, and our AP is just getting higher by the second. 121. For the best items on Azir and Arena, the best one is not even showing in Mage. It's this one. Reapers gives you attack speed adaptive, and then it's the one that does true damage, and then it increases your attack speed from every single source of thing. And that is apparently the best. I didn't really think it was going to be the best. I thought that it would be like high AP Azir is best. Healing or shielding grants you permanent curse power, which gives you ability haste. My attacks apply infinite burn. Healing or shielding... Okay, so I can get crazy ability haste, or I can get a stacking burn. I think currently I would rather have... Did I just... I took the wrong one. But in the end, at least this makes it so my curse power can increase per round. That was a mistake, though. I actually wanted the other one. It's okay. Whoa. Careful, bro. Let me get a little bit of healing for myself and stuff. Nice, this guy's tanky. This is good. Because if I can just, like, try to get him for a little bit, I can, like, fully stack my thing. In fact, it's already fully stacked, actually. She got through, but I already pushed the other guy out, so it doesn't really matter. I was trying to get him out because he's the one that's really difficult to kill. Okay. We are getting a lot of curse power still, and this item has barely done any damage. Look how bad it is. It's only done about 1,000 damage. That's really pathetic, actually, for a prismatic item. It's so bad. I almost like want to sell it and buy something else, but I'm not going to because that'd be pretty stupid. I should definitely get something else. They have a Jax who is all about that shred. Just thinking about what I want. Holy crap, Lich Bane is crazy in this game mode. Huh. Azir does apply on-hit effects at 100% rate. Maybe I'll get Lich Bane a little bit later. I don't have the greatest pen because I actually have 0. And that could be a problem. Maybe not the best. Throw by me. Wow, nice. Instantly CC'd to the death, 100-0 combo. No! Oh, that round is kind of just difficult to go against them because my damage could be so much higher. The reason why I'm even hitting hard still is only because I just have such high AP. As soon as I get some, like a Void Staff or something, I think we're good to go. If I had a different Prismatic, honestly, I just would have straight up won. Maybe Azir's issue is that he just has so many crappy Prismatics that it feels unlucky to get them, I guess? I don't know. So those guys are going to get kicked out. Nice. One team is gone. We're kind of low ourselves. We can only, like, lose 2 more times. I did get Magic Pen. I'll probably just take that. It's probably the best thing to get. We skip combat this round? Really? That sucks. Do I get Curse Power when I get a skip round? I guess we'll find out. How many W soldiers can you have out? Can you have like an infinite amount? So we just get a skip combat this round. I'm at 316. I'm just going to see if it goes up or not. 316. How much AP do you have? It's not really that much. I mean, she's basically all AP just from this. Damn, she brings my AP up to like 1.5k when she does that. Yeah, my 316 is staying, but I guess the end of the round is what's really going to show. Dude, this guy has... This Renekton is really tanky. I think it might be kind of challenging to... never mind. We just have to kill Gwen, and then we just run away from him for like the entire round, I guess, is the best way to play versus him. Wow, it actually did stay at 316. That's so lame that I don't get Curse Power when we don't get to play around. Oh, they just FF'd. Okay. I don't really know what I want. I guess we don't want the Ring of Fire to be faster because that would be bad for us to be able to run away from them, since it's really important for our teammate to try to survive. Wow, it chose me. So more gates. Reverses the Renekton and the Gwen. And I got a Curse Power one where I have... Wait, I only have Curse Power. This one is your attacks deal bonus magic damage based off of your curse power. So now my auto attacks deal 98 bonus magic damage. Not bad. I think it's okay. I mean, it's not a huge number, but I mean, I'd have more chances of getting even more curse power this round now, so... My auto attack speed feels kind of trash, though. I feel like it should be way faster. Oh, we're versus Aurora and Victor. Oh. What the hell did I just do? I'm so strong. Holy crap. He'll just take the gate, but I'm okay with this, I think. Because these rounds don't feel very challenging right now because of how strong I am. We almost have 400 curse power. This, over Void Staff, I guess gives me more HP, even though it doesn't shred as much. Could it be possible that going, like, a Terminus or something could be good? Maybe if I had something else. I think because we don't have, like, a Gwinsu's or something, then it would be better. Or an augment that made it so I auto-attacked more frequently. She just dies. Okay. This guy's just gonna die immediately. I'm a little bit too strong. It's kind of difficult to, stack my curse power. I'm killing people a little bit too fast now. A bit. Dang, our auto attack does like 1,000. Every single auto attack is 1,000. I'm still wondering how quickly I can kill this Renekton. I mean, he has a huge amount of MR. I'm glad that we haven't lost any rounds because I want to keep us at like a 2 stagger of not being kicked out. It really sucks when you're on your last round. Goodbye, Aurora. Goodbye. My ultimate does 1.5. Holy crap. I guess I'll take the Fortune Shard. We're versus a Shen and an Amumu. And they're going to try to one-shot me, probably. But can they through Soraka if Soraka's not stacked with me? Should I just let them hit me? With everything, and I just try to survive it, and then she just burns every single possible thing that she has to try to keep me alive. Maybe it's good. Wait, can you have Knight's Vow on somebody and also Wordless Promise at the same time? Oh, I guess so. I didn't mean to take that. No! My Soraka! Hey, this round's gonna last long enough for me to be able to stack up my curse power. That's nice. That's very convenient. Why did my camera go that way? 1.4 thousand. Jeez. I've never done a curse run like this, where I get only curses. I don't normally get this lucky with getting that kind of stuff. My heals and shields can critically strike. My attack speed becomes 1. Man, that would be grief. We're just going to take Aryan Comet, because that's really the only thing that's good there. I'm going to get the 2 random ones. I got 2 AD shards. Wow. Are we finally versus the... Okay, we're versus somebody who does probably have the potential to one-shot me. They also have Puppeteer, and I can kill my own teammate using that. Because they're going to jump on me with, like, Shen Ultimate, probably. Yeah, I just have to stand still and I just win, actually. I realize that there's no reason to move. There's no reason to move at all. I should just be standing still. I'm just gonna... Oh, push him away, but never mind. I mean, I already maxed out my stacks, so I don't really need to worry about doing too much besides just hitting him with my stuff. We have 1.5k AP now. Those guys are kicked out. We're going to be versus the Renekton and Gwen, and there's going to be multiple rounds against them. It shouldn't be too difficult as long as I can kill the Gwen. If she can kill me quickly, then that would be the main concern. Oh, there's still a Katarina Yone, too, I guess. If they are even a issue at this point. What do I want to go? Part of me kind of wants to go for, like, another prismatic item, honestly. But I slightly also don't want to... I'm going to go Lich Bane. Lich Bane does 1,000 damage. Yeah, that's probably best. Lich Bane also has a pretty short CD. So my just W auto attack should hit for a lot, with Nashor's also dealing 300. Yeah, I can just go in. I have like 2,000 AP. You're next. You're next, bucko. Get ready. I hope you're ready, bro. Wow, attack speed shards. Honestly, that's very, very nice. I'm gonna have over 2,000 AP with my Soraka. Oh? Yeah, they're just dead immediately. Holy crap. 33,000 damage on my Nashor's Tooth. So yeah, that was Azir in Arena. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye.